Frank called out his wife's name with all his might. Anna, who was in the ancient era, heard her husband Frank's voice and quickly responded. Anna's voice traveled through the stone and reached her husband's ears. But when Frank turned around, there was no one there. All that remained was an empty space. Now, Anna only needed to touch the stone in front of her to travel back. But just as she was about to make contact, she was seized by soldiers. On the other side, Frank stood in the desolate stone circle and slowly came to his senses. Perhaps his longing for his wife had caused him to hallucinate. Although they were in the same place at that moment, they were separated by 200 years. Anna had just missed her modern-day husband. The reason he's called her modern husband is that Anna was also married in the ancient times. She was then taken to prison by the soldiers. There, Anna faced the sadistic officer Randall once again. This was her third encounter with Randall since her time travel. The first time, she had almost been defiled in the woods by Randall, but someone had saved her. The second time, she was pinned to the ground and beaten by Randall, but someone stepped in to protect her. This time, Anna suffered deeply at Randall's hands, even reaching a state of near violation. Thankfully, Jamie arrived in time. He managed to rescue Anna successfully, while their comrades detonated explosives to cover their escape. Once again, Anna narrowly escaped a perilous situation. That evening, they successfully rejoined the main group. However, Anna seemed unaware that her actions had put everyone in danger. As her husband, Jamie felt it was his duty to make Anna realize this. Before leaving, Jamie had warned her to hide properly. If Anna had followed his instructions, this situation wouldn't have happened. Now, the English were hunting them down everywhere. Anna felt deeply sorry for this. Jamie stood up and drew his belt from his waist. He needed to punish Anna to resolve the matter. Jamie told her to bend over and take her punishment, but Anna could never accept such a humiliating form of punishment. Jamie didn't want to do this either, but he had to give an explanation to their companions. Soon, Anna was pinned to the ground. Her cries echoed through the entire inn. Downstairs, the others heard and exchanged knowing glances, smiling to themselves. The next morning, Anna came downstairs for breakfast. One of their companions jokingly invited her to sit. Anna coldly declined. It was clear she was genuinely angry. After several days of travel, they finally returned to the castle. Anna was still brooding over the incident. Jamie wanted to talk to her about it. As soon as they stepped into the hall, everyone shouted their congratulations on Jamie and Anna's union. Only then did a faint smile appear on Anna's face. Soon, the Lord and Lady arrived, but the Lord's expression was not happy. Jamie couldn't understand why his uncle was like this. As others also looked on in confusion, the Lord slowly spoke his blessing. But it was obvious to anyone that it was insincere. Jamie could tell that his uncle was unhappy. Jamie went to his uncle's room to ask him about it. The Lord told Jamie that he had been helping him since his escape, providing him with food and shelter. This was because he had always wanted Jamie to be his heir. However, Jamie had married an English woman, which would lose the family's support. Although Jamie was not interested in being the heir, the Lord had already made his plans and hinted that Anna might be in danger. Returning to the bedroom, Jamie tentatively tried to get into bed, but was still unceremoniously kicked out by Anna. The next day, a sullen Jamie was skipping stones by the river. Skipping stones? At that moment, his childhood friend approached. She had always been fond of Jamie, and when she learned that he had married Anna, she was deeply saddened. She knew it was too late now, but she still wanted to offer him her purity. Faced with her temptation, Jamie decisively rejected her. He admitted that they had once shared a beautiful moment together, but now, the only person he loved was Anna. Back home, Jamie knelt before Anna, swearing on the holy sword that he would never lay a hand on her again. If he broke that vow, he asked for the sword to pierce his heart. Anna, seeing his sincere gesture, felt her anger dissipate. After a night of intimate connection, they restored their former love. However, Anna accidentally discovered a cursed doll hidden under the bed. Upon seeing it, Jamie's expression grew grave. He had suddenly thought of someone.